Yeah, I don't like politics. I've never involved in politics, and this year it started as a joke. I watched a episode of the Daily Show, and there was this mistake that Donald Trump made about First Corinthians, and that was when I first started watching politics this year. That was like the moment where I started getting to know a little bit more about the candidates and knowing what's going on.
I think it affects me in a way that, and I know I'm not a citizen here, and politics is something that, like, politicians obviously rule the country, and they make different rules, they change them. For like me as an immigrant, I would think, oh, so like there's a new president coming, how's it gonna affect me? Is he gonna change the rules for students? Is he gonna increase the fees for the institution that I'm studying in? And is he like gonna allow me to stay here? There's always like curiousness there. Is it gonna affect me? Is it not? What kind of changes he wants?
Yeah, because now I'm following politics, so I was not interested at all in politics, especially for a country that I'm not a citizen to. Politics is probably the last thing that I would be interested in knowing, and just knowing that this election has so much ups and downs has made me get involved.
In my country, it works like how it works in America. We call I think we vote for our president, like people do. And I'm not like fully aware of how it actually works because I've not been living in my country for a while. We have our presidential debates and everyone's trying to prove themselves better. And then the nation decides if ever president they want to vote for.
But it's a little more private in the sense that Americans, they have signs in their yards, and so they're basically telling you who they're voting for. In my country, voting is secret. You're not allowed to share with anybody else. Even though like you cannot talk about it, you're still gonna see a lot of violence. So every now and then, like, you see riots going on, and it can be for different reasons. Candidates themselves, they are not allowed to say anything negative about the other candidates. We have laws that protects individuals and companies. So saying something against somebody else that is not true will get you in trouble. Somewhat, yeah, because I mean, I have my own view of like who Hillary is, who Donald Trump is, but there are things that I don't know about it. And when your peers come and talk to you and say, hey, did you see the news and see what he said, what she did, things like that, then you're like interested on hearing more about it. So yeah, when your peers do have like some kind of power to influence on what you're seeing.
I think with me, because I don't really know about a lot of politics in America and how it works, so mainly I've relied on other people. I had a group of friends who were literally against Donald Trump, and they said that he hates black people, he was being racist to Spanish, Mexicans, and I was like, okay, maybe he can be racist to me as well. So I don't like him because he's a racist person, and he's probably not going to give me an opportunity to flourish here because he's being racist to people who are already living here, who are residents, but of different race. But then after a few weeks, I heard about Hillary, and my friends were like, oh, she's corrupt. There's so many things that she's been hiding from people, and people have caught her doing like different stuff. So I'm like, oh, she's not good either. Yeah, it really influenced how I think. Choosing not to vote isn't a wise decision. You should know that every vote counts. Christians who do not vote, I think it's a bit silly.
I agree with you in most of what you said. Everybody should vote because their vote counts, whether it's good or bad. That's up to you, like who you're voting for.
Yeah.
But your vote can make a difference, and if you're picking not to vote because you don't like either candidate, then you're not helping the situation. Just knowing that you can, I don't know, help the country head in a different direction than what it seems that it's gonna be going to, then that gives you power to help the people guide the country in a different direction than what the media is telling you that is you do have power. I don't know.
Yeah, you have the power to change. Yeah, make a difference.